Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Another mystery anime. It's a mystery anime, but also a detective anime. I don't know how much more they're going to be adding to it, but the name itself applies that or give us the sense that we're going to get a lot of cases because the name is actually the cases files of jeweler Richard. Now that obviously tells that that's not just one case; it's going to be multiple cases. So I'm going to assume the anime is going to be a detective type of anime and a serious one for itself. So before I continue, though, a few things. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe. I don't know why I have to say it every video, but I do. Subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Also, guys, there is a giveaway happening, so those who want to be part of the giveaway, make sure you watch the video, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, like, share, do all the instructions that are on the video, and that's going to help you get your entry in. Lastly, guys, there is quite a bit of anime first impressions that I've released in my channel. I'll be releasing more today. At least 3 of them will be coming out today, maybe more. I'm wanting to do at least 4 or 5 today, but we'll see. There's just so much airing, and I'm trying to catch up as much as possible. So make sure you go watch all those videos, and then also know that there is a slight spoiler alert to this video because I will talk about the first episode in general. So the anime, like I said, is a detective anime, and it kind of follows 2 guys. Now typically when the anime is male led, you would think it's yaoi, or it's intended for a female audience that wants to see boy candy. This one, not really. This one follows a college student who has a sense for justice, who one day sees a guy being beat up, I guess, and tries to save him, or he does save him, and the guy gives him his card and says, "If I can ever help you, let me know, and I'll help you." So this student has a ring that has been passed down from his grandma that he's always wondered about it. Now, we later find out that he actually does know what the ring is and where it came from. He just kind of talks to the jeweler in a way that he doesn't know anything. The jeweler takes the ring and does testing on it, and after a few, I guess, hours or maybe a day, he comes back and he talks to him and he says, "Do you know that this ring possibly was stolen?" And then the student kind of breaks out the entire story. His grandma used to pickpocket people because she was a single mother, and at that time, single mothers weren't respected, weren't given jobs and stuff like that. They were considered ladies of the night and stuff like that. So she had to go down into pickpocketing and trying to survive the way that she knew. And one day she grabbed this ring, and it was from this beautiful lady. And the next day she heard the lady threw herself in front of the train, try to commit suicide, and when she tried to return the ring, she was caught by cops and was never given the chance to return the ring, so she just kept it. So the boy's goal was to return the ring, and the jeweler says, "I'll help you find the person." And they do. And they go, and this lady, obviously now is a older lady, gives them her side of the story, which is completely different. She says, "The ring was actually a chain to me. The ring was actually, it was just my life was sealed in that ring because my family was in debt, and the only way they knew how to do it was to marry me off to this wealthy family, and they, that was the ring of, the promise ring that I received and the engagement ring that I received. And when it was stolen, I didn't try to retrieve it because I felt relief, but her family hated on her. The other family hated on her so much that she just felt so unhappy that she tried to take her life. But by a miracle, she survived, and she never really looked for that ring. She just felt so alleviated from all the stress and all the expectations that were on her. So she gives them a different story and tells them, I never resented your grandmother. I've actually, on the contrary, I am blessed, and I hope she rests in peace. And he goes on with his life essentially, and in the episode, eventually, once he separates from the jeweler, calls his mother and finds out that his grandma named him. At the end of the episode, the jeweler and him meet up again, and essentially the jeweler offers him a job, and he accepts it. So, yeah, I'll work for you, and that's it. That's the first episode. I gave you the whole thing, I guess. Anyways, in a nutshell, it's a detective, very serious anime. We've had detective animes before. Sometimes they really lean on the comedy. There is serious parts to the episodes, but then there's also a comical side. This anime, on the contrary, it's just serious the entire time, and it's not serious where it's dark. It's actually it's a very bright anime, very colorful anime, but in itself, it's very serious, and it depends solely on the plot of the cases. Is that a bad thing? You know, I've noticed that as I've grown and as I've seen more anime, and the more I see anime, I've learned to appreciate anime like this a lot more. At times, maybe if you asked me when I was in high school, I would have said, no, it's boring. I don't want to watch that. There's no sense to watching it. But as more I've watched, there's a sense of respect to that anime where it is solely dependent on the plot, and if the plot doesn't do good, nothing is gonna save it. There's no etchiness that's gonna save it. There's no comedy that's gonna save it. There's no romance that's gonna save it. Nothing else is dependent only but the plot. So I appreciate this one. I think it's one that is designed for a specific crowd that's going to really enjoy it, and the rest of us might not. A lot of us will probably say, that's too boring, that's not for me, I want maybe something more funny, I want maybe something with more action, or maybe something with romance even. So I do see a lot of people saying, this is not for me. But for those few that this anime is intended for, I feel like a lot of those people are going to appreciate it, will enjoy it, and I think will end up being a good anime, at least for them. In all that in consideration, and really the episode being well done and giving us a twist in just the first episode, and giving us a little background story on each character, and have a character build up on both characters in just one episode, I think I'm going to give this one an 8. 8 out of 10. I think for the crowd it is intended for, it's going to do well. It's going to do really well. Now, again, a lot of my viewers, even me, myself, I do appreciate it, I do respect it, but I probably won't watch it. So, but for the crowd that is intended for, good for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this anime. It will be a good one. So, out of 10, I'll give it an 8. I do respect it. I do respect the author and the creator and the production behind it. So, really well done. It's just not for everyone. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind. And you'll be notified when I go live or when I upload videos. I will be trying to go live for the Crunchyroll Awards again this year. I'm going to see who my friends can do a live video next week. So make sure you keep up and see when that video does come out in my channel, so you guys can set a time for you guys to watch it. Also, guys, if you want to further support my channel, you guys can always just comment, like, and share this video. That just helps in itself. You can always also become a Patreon or donate through PayPal or any other apps that you want. Just ask me and I'll let you know. Also, if you want to be part of the Discord, also let me know, and I'll let you get the link to that. There's quite a bit of us already part of the Discord. It's been growing. It's just amazing how many people are on it now, and I love talking to people day by day and just about our days and about what we're doing. So thank you so much for all that, guys. If you haven't done so, subscribe, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.